ANC, we love highlighting all the local talent right here in our glorious state. And if you love live local music, well, you're going to want to take a trip to Ellijay. With all the details on this year's Songwriters Festival are Ray Green and local singer-songwriter Mark Miller. Hi, gentlemen.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Great to be here.
We're thrilled to be here. I was just teasing Ray. I said, you sound like you were a radio DJ in a previous profession, but you said no.
I've got a face for the radio, but
No.
you know.
That's not what I meant. I meant you just have such a great voice that I'm surprised.
Thank you. You're very kind.
All right, tell us a little bit about the Ellijay Songwriters Festival.
The first annual Ellijay Songwriters Festival will feature 21 professional Georgia and Nashville-based songwriters who will perform the original songs that they have written over Memorial Day weekend up in Ellijay. And it's over 3 days, 6 wineries in Gilmer County, and we're looking forward to a fantastic weekend of great weather and wonderful times in the mountains of North Georgia, and the incredibly talented songwriters we're bringing in for the weekend.
All right, I'm excited. Sounds great. Okay, so 29 songwriters you just mentioned. Is that free for everyone? How does that work?
It is, in fact, 36 of 39 shows now are free. The daytime shows are free. There is a ticketed show on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night, but all the rest of it is free, and we encourage all of your viewers and anybody who would like to travel to Ellijay in the mountains to come experience that. And if they want to buy tickets or need more information, make lodging reservations, they can go to our website, EllijaySongwritersFestival.com.
All right, Ray, I think you might need to be backup for somebody up there if you're looking for something else to do. Okay, Mark, you're a professional singer-songwriter. Yes. You'll be performing that weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about your musical journey.
Wow, so it started in the 1900s, and so
I was there.
Yeah, you were there too. I was born in Tennessee, but I grew up down in Henry County, Georgia, and my parents were musicians, and I grew up in a community that had a small country store that was my grandfather's, and so I grew up around a lot of people that told stories, and so I think I fell in love with stories, and I've, I couldn't escape music.
Sure.
And so putting those two together has sort of been a lifelong passion.
What would you say was your first thing you started? Was it an instrument? Did you sing first?
So my mother's a pianist, so I started piano first, and then I had a journey to some other things. But when I landed on guitar at about 14, I sort of found my home.
Now, did you start writing music from an early age, or did you feel that experience sort of molded that songwriting?
I tried it around late 17, turning 18. And it was pretty horrible. And so then I sort of took a break, and so I came back to it after sort of life had beat me up a little bit. So.
Yeah, well,
something to say.
As it does, Mark. Who were your musical inspirations when you were growing up?
So when I was probably a young teen, I loved Steve Wariner and Vince Gill. And then I fell in love with these sort of Texas singer-songwriters like Townes Van Zandt and Guy Clark. And so, sort of rootsy Americana country type stuff.
All right, I love that. Well, speaking of Americana, it doesn't get more Americana than Ellijay over Memorial Day weekend. But earlier, Mark, you gave us an exclusive ANC performance. Let's take a look at that.
I was born to a mother with a smile that reached her eyes, sweet as magnolia blooming under a southern winter sky. My father was a kind man with a back strung like barbed wire. He'd carry and protect our family name from the devil and the fire. His heartbeat lives in this earth, so I'll keep my ear to the ground. With a silver dollar dug from red clay dirt held in my hand, I hear the healing sound of my father laughing with my mother under magnolia. As a boy, I worked with Daddy down at the general store. In slow times, we'd pick through songs he thought might please the Lord. He told stories of our ancestors. Some fought and died in the war, but most times spoke about love and Jesus and what he came here for. His heartbeat lives in this earth, so I'll keep my ear to the ground. With a silver dollar dug from red clay dirt held in my hand, I hear the healing sound of my father laughing with my mother under magnolia.
Let's give it up for Mark. That was beautiful, my friend. Thank you so much for gracing us with your talent. Wow. Yep. If you want to catch Mark and everyone that's going to be there over Memorial Day weekend, Ray, tell them one more time where they can go for more information.
Absolutely. If your viewers want to join us to help celebrate winemaking and songwriting, they can go to www.ellijaysongwritersfestival.com and join us in the 6 best wineries in all the North Georgia mountains and all that beauty. Please come and visit and join us for the weekend.
All right, Ray.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mark. And
Thank
we want
you.
to thank Pick Ellijay for sponsoring that segment.